Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualifying Draw. We now welcome to the stage Gina Holguín and Carlos Fernandez. Good evening, and welcome to Guadalajara, Mexico. I'm Gina Holguín, and it's my pleasure to share the stage with our director of football
Gina,
competitions,
un gusto
Carlos
saludarte y a todos los
Fernandez.
aficionados que nos están viendo
Hi,
en
Gina.
vivo desde
It's,
Norteamérica,
my
Centroamérica
pleasure to be
y
here
el
with
Caribe.
you.
Es un gusto estar aquí esta noche en el Estadio Akron, junto
junto
al gobernador del estado de Jalisco, Enrique Alfaro Ramírez, vicepresidente de Concacaf y presidente de la Federación Mexicana de Fútbol,
Vice President of Concacaf and President of Mexican Football Federation, John de Luisa, the Concacaf General Secretary, Philip Mojo,
mexicano de la región y de México. Todos reunidos aquí en este hermoso estadio de la Perla Tapatía para este importante sorteo que determinará el camino de los equipos de nuestra región a los Juegos Olímpicos este año.
Así es, este espectacular estadio que es la casa de las Chivas de Guadalajara de la Liga MX y que desde su inauguración en julio del 2010 ha sido sede de grandes eventos deportivos internacionales, incluyendo la Copa Mundial Sub-17 de la FIFA, los Juegos Panamericanos y la final de la Liga de Campeones de Concacaf Scotiabank.
Y a esta exclusiva lista de eventos de talla internacional se le agregará la clasificatoria olímpica de Concacaf 2020, la cual se jugará del 20 de marzo al 1 de abril.
Así es, tenemos muchas sorpresas esta noche, incluyendo a grandes invitados. Pero antes de continuar, por favor, acompáñenme en darle la bienvenida al secretario general de Concacaf, el señor Philip Mojo, quien nos dará la bienvenida oficial por parte de la Confederación.
Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Muchas gracias por presentar este sorteo para nosotros. Para empezar, quisiera reconocer al gobernador del estado de Jalisco, Enrique Alfaro Ramírez, al vicepresidente de Concacaf y presidente de la Federación Mexicana de Fútbol, John de Luisa, autoridades del estado de Jalisco y las ciudades de Guadalajara y Zapopan, representantes de los equipos participantes, medios de comunicación presentes y obviamente a todos los aficionados que nos siguen desde sus casas. Es un placer estar aquí en Guadalajara, una ciudad con tanta historia de fútbol, para este sorteo de la clasificatoria olímpica masculina de Concacaf rumbo a Tokio. Y es un placer para mí regresar a este gran estadio Akron después de haber estado aquí para el triunfo de las Chivas de Guadalajara en la final de nuestra Liga de Campeones Concacaf Scotiabank en abril de 2018.
The final for the Chivas of Guadalajara in April of 2018.
Tiene una excelente tradición en el lanzamiento de carreras futbolísticas.
This competition has an excellent tradition in launching
Del mismo modo,
football careers and young and talented players in the region. At the same time, Club Deportivo Guadalajara is known for emphasizing in youth development and has been responsible for the development of many legends of El Tri. This makes this city the ideal venue for the Under-23 tournament. This will be the 15th edition of the Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualifier and has always proven to be competitive and show the wide variety of talent throughout our region. From the 8 teams represented in the draw, 6 have successfully qualified to the Summer Olympics. Recently in the Rio 2016, Mexico and Honduras proudly represented CONCACAF. Honduras managed to advance to the semifinals. And in London, it's impossible to forget when Mexico completed the journey and won the Olympic medal with Luis Fernando Tena and Oribe Peralta, who is here tonight. He was the hero in that match. Thank you, Oribe, for such great memories. In CONCACAF, we are committed to providing a series of competitive opportunities to support the development of our young talents. In 2020, we have the Men's Olympic Qualifier and Women's the Concacaf Under-20 tournament and the Under-20, Under-17, and Under-15 women's competition. And obviously, after an excellent performance of Mexico in the Under-17 World Cup, we can now welcome with the recent confirmation that Costa Rica and Panama will host the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in August of this year. The dream to represent your nation and the region in Tokyo it starts today. That dream starts today. The combination of teams with a history of participation in competitions like this tournament, such as Mexico, United States, Honduras, Costa Rica, Canada, and El Salvador, with Haiti in constant progress, and the debutants, Dominican Republic, will display quality soccer. I would like to thank all the people that supported the competition. I would like to thank the Vice President, John De Luisa, for your support. And I would like to wish the best of luck to the 8 participating teams in March of this year. Gina, please go ahead. Thank you, Philip. We now welcome to the stage the governor of Jalisco, Mr. Enrique Alfaro Ramirez. Thank you, everyone, for this opportunity. Welcome to Jalisco. Welcome to your capital. It's an honor to host this event. We did it once again. And now we'll have our national team here in Guadalajara. It's something to be proud of and celebrate. Jalisco is a state that represents a lot for Mexico. La charrería and el tequila are all part of the history of Guadalajara. We not only think about the cultural impact of Guadalajara, in economics as well, a big part of the country. It is a state that represents our country. Jalisco was recently recognized as one of the top 20 destinations in 2020. We are a state that reflects in a big sense what Mexico needs to become and how we can show the best of our country. Today, in this stadium, which is a jewel of our city, will be host of this important event, and we would like to welcome all participants. Our memories move around Luis Fernando Tena and Oribe Peralta, the opportunity to participate in the Olympic Games and to win the tournament. It's something that is really special, and it's an honor for us to invite you all to participate and to support the national team. We have selected a theme for this tournament, and I would like to briefly explain. The theme is You Have My Heart. And when we mention that you need our heart, we think about you are part of it, and we would like to support our national team. We know that Mexico needs our support, and we will be there. And I'm sure the national team will be successful in this tournament. And once again, welcome everybody and have a great night. Thank you, Mr. Governor, for being here with us tonight. And thank you for your support to carry out this event in the state of Jalisco. We have no doubt that the 8 participating countries and their fans will enjoy a great experience in Guadalajara. Gina, so that from today we begin to dream about the goals and games that we'll see in this stadium. What do you think if we see a video showing the best goals of the last edition of the tournament back in 2015?
Increíble lo que hemos
There it
vivido
is.
hace unos años en Estados
It's
Unidos. Aún
amazing what we
recuerdo como si
lived
fuera
a few
ayer
years ago
las
in
grandes
the United
jugadas
States.
de este jugador,
I
¿no?
still remember as if
Irving
it was
Lozano, que fue
yesterday the
nombrado el
great
mejor
plays of
jugador.
a young man named Irving Lozano. He was named the best player of the tournament. And the
And
goals of the Honduran Albert Ellis, who at just 19 years old was the top scorer of the tournament. All these young players started the tournament with a big dream. They wanted to make it to the Olympic Games.
En México y en esta región hay dos personajes que
And speaking
indiscutiblemente nos hicieron
of the
sudar
Olympic Games
y
in
llorar de
Mexico, there
alegría.
are two
Y
persons
hoy
that
los tenemos aquí para
unquestionably
ayudarnos
made
en
us
este
dream
sorteo.
about the
El primero
Olympic
de ellos
Games,
asignado,
and
pues le asignaron la tarea más
the
difícil,
first
dirigir
of them
no
was
solo a una
assigned
selección, sino a millones
the
de
difficult
mexicanos que
task of
soñaban con
leading
el
not
oro
only
olímpico.
a national
Como
team, but
entrenador en México consiguió títulos de la
millions
Liga
of
MX con
Mexicans. As
Cruz
a
Azul
coach, he
Morelia,
won
la
Liga
medalla de
MX
oro en los
titles
Juegos
with
Olímpicos
Cruz Azul and
Panamericanos
Morelia,
y la medalla
gold
de oro
medals
en el Campeonato Preolímpico Masculino de
in the
Concacaf 2012 y
Concacaf
los
Olympic
Juegos Olímpicos
qualifying
de Londres
tournament
2012.
and in the
Por
Summer
favor,
Olympics in
démosle la bienvenida al escenario
2012.
con un
Please
muy
welcome to
gran
the stage
aplauso al técnico
the
de las
coach
Chivas de
of
Guadalajara, Luis
Chivas
Fernando
de
Tena.
Guadalajara, Luis Fernando Tena.
Hola Carlos, hola Gina.
Buenas noches.
Hi, Carlos. Hi, Gina.
Luis Fernando, en el preolímpico
Luis
del
Fernando,
2012 tú dirigiste a un grupo de jóvenes
in
que
2012,
apenas comenzaban su
you
carrera,
coach a
el
group
cual
of
pues incluía a Héctor
young
Herrera,
players
Marco
who are just
Fabián,
beginning their
Javier Aquino,
career,
Diego
like
Reyes,
Marco
por nombrar
Fabián,
alguno de
Javier
ellos.
Aquino,
Pero
Diego
¿qué tan
Reyes,
importante
just to
fue
name
este
a few.
torneo en la
How
carrera de estos
important
jóvenes?
was this tournament for
obviamente
them?
crecen muchísimo los jugadores
Well,
teniendo esta experiencia.
they grow
Jugar
a
un
lot
preolímpico,
having
con la ilusión
this
de
type of
representar a tu país en los Juegos
experience.
Olímpicos es algo
Praying
extraordinario.
this tournament
Jugar
is
los
something
Olímpicos representando
special.
a tu país
And then to
es una
play in the
sensación
Olympics
increíble.
representing your
Entrar a una
country,
Villa
it's
Olímpica es una
something
sensación
special.
indescriptible lo que uno siente.
Just to
Entrar
be
al
there
comedor de la Villa Olímpica es
in
una energía
the
extraordinaria.
Olympic Games
Realmente,
is a great
la
experience.
experiencia que van a vivir
It's
va a ser
something
increíble, los va a hacer crecer a los
incredible.
equipos que logren
It's going to
clasificarse.
help
Ojalá
them
que
grow,
sea
and
suerte para todos, ¿no?
I wish the best of luck to all of the
Gracias,
teams
Luis Fernando.
participating.
Estoy seguro de que en marzo seremos testigos
Thank
de
you,
grandes
Luis
partidos
Fernando.
y grandes actuaciones por jóvenes
I'm
futbolistas
sure
de
we're
nuestra
going to
región.
be watching
Carlos,
great matches and great
es
performances
momento
by
de
our young
presentar a
players
nuestro
in our
segundo
region.
asistente del sorteo. Este jugador, quien
It's
actualmente es dirigido por el Flaco Tena, es
time
todo un ídolo en
to
México.
bring to the stage our
Sus goles
second
con la selección
assistant,
mexicana, ya sean en Copas
who is
del
coached
Mundo,
by
en los Juegos
Coach
Olímpicos de
Flaco
Londres,
Tena, is
han
considered an
hecho
idol in
llorar
Mexico.
de alegría a miles de personas en la
His
región.
goals
Por
in the
favor,
Mexican
démosle la
national
bienvenida
team
con un
have
gran
made millions
aplauso
of
a
people
Oribe Peralta.
cry with joy. Please welcome to the stage Oribe Peralta. welcome.
Oribe, bienvenido.
Oribe,
Qué gusto
welcome.
que nos acompañes en
It's
esta noche
great to
y con
have
la
you
experiencia que
tonight.
tú tienes
With your
en el fútbol de nuestra región,
experience
¿qué tan
in our
complicados
region,
son los
how
partidos de
complicated
esta
are
disputa
these
por un
matches,
boleto,
especially
sobre
when
todo
you
teniendo en consideración que te
are
juegas
fighting
un
for
puesto
a
en los Juegos
spot in
Olímpicos?
the Summer Olympics?
Gracias por la invitación. Antes que nada,
Thank you for
y
having
buenas
me,
noches a todos.
and good evening,
La verdad
everyone.
es que conforme ha evolucionado
Honestly,
el fútbol, cada vez se hace más difícil este tipo de torneos.
this
y
type of
creo que
tournaments, year by
en
year,
especial va a
are
ser muy,
even
muy
harder,
especial,
and I
muy,
think
muy difícil para,
this one is
para todas
going
las
to be
selecciones que
a special
participan
one,
en él, porque
and
estás jugando algo muy importante
you're
para tu carrera
fighting for
y
something really
para muchos
important
de
in
ellos
your
es un
career,
sueño el participar en
and
unas Olimpiadas.
it's
Entonces,
a
creo que va
dream
a
to
ser muy
participate
complicado para todos ellos.
in the Olympic
Y
Games.
obviamente
It's
voy
going to
a
be
desearle lo
complicated,
mejor
but
de
of
las suertes
course,
a México.
I'm going to wish
Gracias,
the best of
Oribe,
luck
muy
to
bien.
the Mexican
Bueno, ha
national
llegado el
team.
momento en que todos estamos esperando. Ya para comenzar con el sorteo y conocer a detalle todos los
Before
procedimientos de este, vamos a
we
ver un
begin,
video que tenemos preparado.
let's take a look at the video with the procedure of the draw.
El sorteo oficial para el Campeonato Preolímpico Masculino 2020 de
The
Concacaf se
official
llevará a cabo utilizando
draw
4
will
bombos.
take place using 4
Los 8
pots.
equipos participantes
The
han
8
sido
participating
divididos
teams will be
equitativamente en los 4 bombos de la
divided
siguiente
in
manera.
4 pots.
México como país sede del torneo y Honduras quien
Mexico
superó al
as
resto de
the
los equipos
host team,
participantes en
and
las 2 últimas ediciones de la
Honduras as the
competencia,
nation that
estarán en el bombo
outperformed the
1.
other participating countries will be in pot 1.
El bombo 2
In pot
contendrá
2
los nombres de los
will
otros
contain
2
the names of
representantes de
the
Norteamérica, Canadá
other
y
2
Estados
representatives
Unidos.
of North America, Canada, and the United
Los
States.
países centroamericanos, Costa Rica y
The
El
Central
Salvador han sido
American
colocados en el
nations,
bombo 3.
Costa Rica and El Salvador, will be in pot 3.
Los 2 representantes del Caribe,
And
Haití y República
the 2
Dominicana,
Caribbean
estarán en el bombo
representatives,
4.
Haiti and the Dominican Republic, will
El
be placed
sorteo
in
comenzará colocando
pot
a los
4.
2 países cabeza
The
de
draw
serie
will
en sus
begin by
posiciones preasignadas.
selecting
El país sede
Mexico
México será colocado en el
from
grupo
pot
A,
1 in Group
posición
A.
A1,
In
seguido
position
por
1,
Honduras, en el grupo B,
next will
posición
be
B1.
Honduras, position in Group B,
Una vez
position
que las
1.
posiciones de los países cabeza de serie hayan sido confirmadas,
Once
el
the
primer
seeded
equipo
teams
del
will be
bombo 2
confirmed,
será sorteado y colocado
the
en el
first team
grupo
from
A,
pot 2
posición A2,
will be
seguido por el
placed
segundo
in
país
Group
en el
A,
grupo B,
followed by the
posición
second
B2.
team that will be placed
Se
in Group
utilizará
B,
el mismo
position 2.
procedimiento para los bombos 3 y
The
4,
same procedure
colocando
will be
siempre al
followed
primer
with
equipo
pots
sorteado en el grupo
3 and
A,
4,
seguido por el
always
segundo
positioning
equipo
the
en el grupo
first
B.
randomly drawn team in Group A, followed by the
Una
other
vez que
team.
todos los equipos hayan
in
sido
Group B.
sorteados de los bombos, los grupos
Once
estarán confirmados
all
para
the
el
teams are
Campeonato
out of the pots,
Preolímpico
the
Masculino
groups
2020 de
will be
Concacaf.
confirmed for the Olympic qualifying tournament.
Bueno, pues antes de comenzar, revisemos los bombos que utilizaremos.
Before
para
we
este
get
sorteo.
started,
En el bombo 1 encontraremos a México como
let's
país
take a look
sede
at
y
the
actual
pots
campeón
that
de
we'll
este
be
torneo.
using in the draw. In pot
También
1,
encontraremos a Honduras,
we'll find
en la esfera azul, quien
Mexico
superó al resto de los equipos
and
participantes en las últimas 2 ediciones
Honduras,
de esta competencia. En el
who
bombo 2
outperformed
encontramos
the
a Canadá y
participating
Estados
countries in the
Unidos,
previous 2
quienes
editions.
son
In
los
pot
otros
2,
representantes de Norteamérica.
the representatives
En el
from
bombo
North
3,
America,
los
Canada, and the
representantes de
United States.
Centroamérica, Costa
In
Rica
pot
y
3,
El Salvador.
Costa
Y por
Rica
último, en
and
el
El
bombo
Salvador
4,
from Central
dos
America,
representantes
and
del
in pot
Caribe,
4,
Haití y República Dominicana.
Dominican Republic and
Ahora
Haiti
sí,
from the
con las
Caribbean.
reglas del sorteo establecidas y los
With the
invitados
rules of
presentes,
the
Gina,
draw
Luis
already
Fernando,
established,
Oribe,
Gina,
¿estamos
Luis,
listos?
Oribe, are you ready?
Perfecto.
Let's
Con
get
esto
started.
comenzamos entonces el sorteo. Profesor, si lo molesto con la primera esfera que sería la roja,
Coach,
en donde
if you can take
confirmaremos la
the
posición
first sphere out of pot
México.
1, and if you can get the red one,
México.
we will confirm that it is
México estará en
indeed
la posición
Mexico.
A1.
We will position Mexico in Group
Los
A,
campeones olímpicos de
position
Londres 2012
A1,
y actuales campeones
the
de la clasificatoria
2012
olímpica masculina
London
de
Olympic
CONCACAF
champions and
buscarán estar en
current
unos
champions
Juegos
of the
Olímpicos
Concacaf
por
men's Olympic
12ª
qualifier
vez.
will seek
Muchas
to
gracias,
be in the Olympics for
Profe,
the
lo
12th
molesto con la
time.
esfera azul ahora para confirmar la
Coach,
posición
if we
de
can
Honduras.
move along and take the blue sphere out of pot 1,
Honduras.
and it's Honduras.
Honduras estará en la posición B1.
Honduras will
Los
be
catrachos son los
positioned
actuales subcampeones de la clasificatoria
in
olímpica
Group
masculina
B,
de CONCACAF.
B1.
En Río 2016 consiguieron su mejor participación en los Juegos
Los
Olímpicos,
Catrachos are
finalizando en la
currently
cuarta posición.
runners-up of the men's Olympic qualifying tournament in Rio 2016. They got their best participation in the Olympic Games, finishing in 4th place. Now we move on to pot 2.
Estados Unidos.
And it's the United States who will be positioned in Group A, position A2. The team of the Stars and Stripes has won the title of the men's Olympic qualifier twice. Their best participation in the Olympics was in Sydney 2000, where they finished in 4th place. We move on to the second sphere in pot 2.
Canadá.
And it's Canada in position B2, and they will be making their 9th appearance in the men's Olympic qualifier tournament. Their last participation in the Olympic Games was in Los Angeles in 1984, where they reached the quarterfinals. Now we move on to pot 3.
Costa Rica.
And it's Costa Rica in position A3. Costa Rica qualified for the men's Olympic qualifying tournament by beating Guatemala. They have participated 3 times in the Olympic Games, 1980, 1984, and Athens 2004, where they managed to advance to the quarterfinals. Out of pot 3 and position in Group B is El Salvador. El Salvador qualified for the men's Olympic qualifying tournament by beating Panama. El Salvador will be looking to participate for the first time in the Olympic Games since 1968. Now we move on to pot 4. And the Dominican Republic will be placed in A4. The Dominican Republic will make its debut in the Concacaf Men's Olympic Qualifying Tournament after winning with a perfect record in Group D of the Caribbean qualifiers. And the last team should be Haiti, and there it is. And it will be positioned in Group B, position B4. This will be Haiti will be participating in the Olympic qualifier for the 3rd time after finishing in 1st place of Group C after the Caribbean qualifiers. And there you have it. Those are your groups. In Group A, we'll have Mexico, United States, Costa Rica, and the Dominican Republic. And in Group B, we'll have Honduras, Canada, El Salvador, and Haiti. But even now that you're here, what do you think about Group A? It's going to be complicated. That's not what I wanted to do. But I think Mexico, they do have a lot of quality. And I want to see them in the Olympics and winning the gold medal. Thank you. Luis Fernando, with your experience, what do you think of Group B? Very hard, evenly matched. We would like to see a lot of dynamic and good quality football, and let the best team win. Luis Fernando, Oribe, thank you, and with that we'll finish tonight's event. Thank you to everyone for watching from home the 2020 Concacaf Men's Olympic qualifying draw. To the teams, coaches, players, we wish you the best of luck in the tournament that will be played from March 20th to April 1st in Guadalajara. And please don't forget, tickets are available to all the games through Ticketmaster.com.mx. Have a great night.